Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Yanni Jolie. So as you can see by the title, I'm going to be doing a day in the life of a nail tech, another one, since I know you guys really like those. And today I just filmed the process of me doing a sculpted acrylic full set. And that was all I did this day, mainly because I think I had a lot of other things to do. So that's all I did in this video. But I started off by just pushing back her cuticles with my cuticle pusher, and I did make sure I sanitized her hands beforehand, and I sanitized mine as well before I put on the gloves. Next, I'm going to go in with my e-file with a fine sanding band grit, and then I just go in at like really low RPMs, probably about 3,000, 4,000. It's really light pressure that I'm using to just take off the shine from her natural nail, and just make sure I prep the natural nail before the acrylic application. Also, you guys, I'm going to say thank you so much for 1,000 subscribers. It was such a long time getting there, but I'm so thankful to each and every single one of you guys that have subscribed and been supporting me. I love talking to you guys in the comments and just seeing like repeat people talk to me in the comments and just seeing all the feedback from my recent videos. So I thank you guys so much, and I can't wait to grow with you guys and just see where this channel can go and everything. So thank you so much. Also, I was also thinking about doing possibly a 100,000 subscriber giveaway, just to, you know, give something small back and everything, but I wasn't really sure what to give back. So if you guys had any ideas, just comment them down below. I was thinking maybe something like nail related, since that's what a lot of my videos are, but I'm open to any suggestions, so just let me know. After I'm done using the e-file, then I go on with some Young Nail Swipe and just prep the nails, take off all that dust, so I'm ready to put the forms on. So I decided to try to do Sculpted in this video because I was watching some YouTube videos of Tammy Taylor and like the brothers from Young Nails, and I was that's not English. I was seeing how fast they were able to get their full sets done just by using the forms, and like they get their sculpted sets done in literally an hour or less. And I'm just like, I wish it could take me that little time to do a full set. So I was like, okay, let me try out to do the forms. And I learned how to do it in nail school and everything. And it's really not hard. It just takes a lot of practice. And like this is my first time doing a full set sculpted acrylic nails. Before that, I'd only done like maybe practiced a few times on a little practice hand, but this is my first time actually doing it on a client. And honestly, I think it came out pretty good for my first time. But I didn't show you guys putting on all the forms. I don't know why. Probably because it was taking me a little bit to get them on. But now I'm about to start the acrylic application process. And if you guys saw my last day in the life of a nail tech video, I was telling you guys about the monomer like problems I was having. And so in this video, I'm using the monomer that sets really quickly, which for doing the sculpted set, this was the best one to use because you want a bead that's going to dry faster so it can create the tip and like it won't slide all over the place. But you'll see how it sets really quickly, and you'll see that when I'm trying to maneuver the acrylic around. But yeah, that's what I'm doing here. And it took me a few different times on each finger, but this process is definitely a lot faster. I got her nails done in like an hour and a half, and that was pretty good considering how long it usually takes me to do full sets in general, like with the tips. So I was really proud of myself, and I thought they came out pretty good for my first time. I don't know, maybe I'm just like piping my head up too much, but let me pat myself on the back, okay? But yeah, so you guys can just watch me try to do this. I hope this is a good angle. I keep trying to figure out what's the best angles to film these videos in, and I don't know how to get it where it's directly over without my camera falling. So I still gotta figure that out. But you guys can watch me do this because I'm low-key out of breath from talking so long, and that's ridiculous. So I'm gonna come back to you guys probably in like a few minutes or something. So I don't know why she was the client. I decided to just do a whole bunch of little experiments on, probably because this was my friend too. But as you see, I changed the monomer that I used like on this middle finger. And this is the Young Nails monomer that I was telling you guys about in my last Day in the Life of a Nail Tech video. And this is the one that is super runny, which you can see here because I'm having to keep pushing the acrylic back up on the sides, which if you noticed in the last two fingers, I didn't have to do that virtually at all. So I don't know why I was trying to be a little fancy and see like, oh, maybe this can work, you know, maybe let's just try this again. Yeah, I shouldn't have done that because this nail I had to file a lot because it ended up being really bulky just because it kept running everywhere, and I was trying to not get it to go on her skin, all this extra stuff. But I definitely did go right back to the other monomer on the other fingers because I was not about to deal with that the entire set. But it was good to try to experience it working using the tips and everything. But yeah, I definitely did go back and change it. I decided to not be fancy or nothing. But yeah, so I wanted to say that, you guys. Okay, look, y'all see my acrylic brush? See how it was split like that? That brush is so old. I need to get a new one because it kept splitting every time I would try to use it to move the acrylic around. Like, that's why I finally just broke down and was like, okay, let me buy a new acrylic brush because that one is almost a year old. Okay, that's the jazz. It's only like probably 9 months old. That's still a long time. But it was time for me to get a new one because that brush was really bad. And every time I had tried to get the not polished brush, it is literally sold out, and that's why I couldn't get it. So I was like, okay, I just bought the same one again from Amazon since I really liked it. Oh, I'm not even okay. So in this part, I had pinched the sides in because that's what you're supposed to do with Sculpted to get that shape. And so then I just took off all of the forms from the other nails. And you guys, you can see how good I did the little sculpted part. She wanted the almond shape, so I just sculpted it out. But I thought it looked pretty good. Of course, I'm going to go file and stuff afterwards. But now I'm just tapping the acrylic to check that it's all the way hardened and dry. So this is how they came out directly after sculpting them without any filing or anything. And yeah, now in this clip, I'm just going to reshape up the nail with the hand file. But back to my little brush story time. Well, it's not a story time. So the same brush that I ordered again off Amazon, I had a client today, and as I was doing her set, I didn't film that one. I don't know why, but it came out really pretty. So as I was doing her nails, the brush kept like, the little bristles kept coming out and sticking out the brush, and so I had to keep stopping and pulling the bristles out. But I was like, I just bought this brush. It's no reason why it should be shedding like this. And I was just like, dang, maybe I need to get a whole new brush in general because it should not be doing this. But that was my little, I just had to add it in there because I was a little upset. But yeah, y'all can finish watching me file the nails down. So now I'm changing drill bits and I'm going in with my 5-in-1 Kiara Sky drill bit. And I actually got this from B Nailed It, her YouTube channel. She always uses this drill bit and she loves it. So I was like, okay, let me try this out too. And I love it as well. Oh my gosh, that sounded like a Baltimore accent. And I am not from Baltimore, the way I said too. But yeah, I'm just reshaping the nail up. And I love this drill bit because it really gets exactly where you need it to. So that's what I'm doing here. Also, as you can see, I'm always moving the nail around and moving up and down, checking on the sides just to make sure I'm getting the right shape and apex and that the nail looks good all around. Then I always turn it around my way to see how it looks from the client's view. But I always do this just to make sure the nails are going to look good on the finished product. So after I went in with the e-file, then I just go in again and hand file it. And it is a bit redundant, but it's just to make sure that I fully smooth out the nail before I put on the gel polish. And she did get a pretty pink color, mainly because I didn't have the color that she wanted in acrylic powder. So yeah, then after I did all that, I just put the color on. I didn't show that part, but in this next clip, this is how it came out after shaping and everything. I definitely want to get better, but I think my first time it came out pretty good. And then in the next clip, you'll just see the finished product. But this video is coming to an end, so I thank you all so much for watching. If you did like it, please be sure to give it a like, comment down below, and subscribe. Bye guys!